Hello and welcome back to that Eurovision site, Eurovision with a Slice of Life. We are doing some more of our little in Meet the Team introduction interviews today. And today I've got with me Molly, who's been a member of the site for about a year. But we ran into difficulties last year and didn't get time to do her interview. So we're catching up on ourselves now. So yeah, let's do that. Right. So, Molly, first of all, do you introduce yourself and what kind of thing you do for the site?
Hello, my name is Molly. I do mainly like writing articles for the site, but I also dip into doing podcasts and I've done reactions. I mainly chip in doing like reactions and interviews during national finals season. So you'll see me a lot on the YouTube channel during that season. But yeah, I tend to be more like a writer and also doing the content stuff on the YouTube side as well.
Okay. Yeah. And what was it that made you originally your sliding doors moment? What is the moment that made you a Eurovision fan?
In 2012, when I was younger, I used to watch Eurovision a lot with my family before that, but it was Loreen Euphoria that really sort of drew me into the fantastical sort of look at it all. And then I started watching year after year after that. And then what really got me really into it was after Måneskin in 2022. Was it 2021 or 2022?
Oh God, I'm terrible with dates.
Ah, um,
Tw
Måneskin, yeah,
21,
yeah.
I think.
When Mon Yeah, when Måneskin came in, and I was just blown away. And I think I got into the behind the scenes when Nikki Tutorials was doing it as well. And I was
Oh,
sort
bring
of,
her back. She's so
I
good.
love her. I
And
was watching that, and then I got into all the other stuff. 2023 was like what I really like. Was like, okay, what are the names of everybody? National finals, national selections, all this lot. And actually no, 2024 was when I got into like the national finals, and then I
mm,
really became a Eurovision like nerd, I
nerd,
guess,
nerd.
in a
Just own
way.
it.
Yeah.
Just own it at this point. And
Af
you've attended in Liverpool, didn't
yeah,
you? Yeah.
I I went in 2023, and that was just, oh, that was great. That was just gorgeous. And then I've done sort of helped at LEP as well. Well, London Eurovision Party, LEP for people who may not know, but that one as well. My first pre-party I've been to and worked at, so that was a lot of fun as well.
Yeah. So you're slowly getting your way around the Eurovision circuit. You and me met LEP 2024
Four, I think it was four. Yeah.
for the first time before you had even joined the site.
Mm.
And it's amazing kind of what you can get up to in the Eurovision
Mm.
fandom is what is ignore ignore like any money and any responsibilities. If you could go to any of the national finals, which one would you pick to go to?
Okay. I'll do a serious one, Melody Festivalen, just because of how Melody Festival and San Remo. Because San Remo is always I've always been curious about, just because it has such a different presentation, and like some of the songs are really good and how it's done, and it's long, but I enjoy like how unique it is, and it has its own history even before like Eurovision itself. So I would love to see that in person if I ever had the chance to. Melodifestivalen is like one of the like seen as the top national final. I've always watched, it was one of the first ones I watched as well. Like the
It's a really good
presentation.
gateway into national
Yeah, the
selections.
presentation is just so good. It is like some of my favorite like national final artists have come out of there. Maria Surt, yes. Um Joking wise, actually no, this is half joking. Malta, because I'm like I like Malta because sometimes it's funny, and then sometimes they have some like genuinely like really good artists. Like this year, I think they had some pretty good ones. and then San Marino
I
because
mean,
it's
it's
just insane.
iconic. Like, I feel like Malta and San Marino are kind of they're iconic, aren't they? So
Yeah.
like, not always for the right reasons, but they're definitely
Look
iconic.
up look back on if you're on X, look back at my San Marino live tweet if you want to see the mess of that one.
What's your favorite thing that you have done in the past year as part of the site?
I'd say the interviews during national final season were always like my favorite, being able to sort of meet the different artists, get to know them, ask questions about like their careers and things like that, and sort of diving into more of the meaning of their music was something that I really enjoyed. And then also just live tweeting San Marino was just so funny. It was so chaotic, but so funny. Just there watching it and going, okay, what? Ah, just chaos. It was so fun, and
Because I
I
think that was the
absolutely
same
loved it.
night as Melfest, wasn't it? And
Hmm.
we were in the arena. So me and some of the other members of the site, not Molly, were in the arena and we're just watching you like have a like part meltdown in the best possible way. Like just going, what is going on? And as somebody who had to live tweet San Marino the year before, I have a lot of sympathy.
I think it's so much San Marino. I think the biggest one was Bessa was like weirdly like not in like the running order was like Bessa goes here and then she was late and then I panicked that the running order just got off. So and then she came in and I was like, right, we're fine.
The running order. Tis but a guidance.
Yes, 'tis but a thing.
Um, what is something from maybe the last few years in Eurovision that you remember either as a pivotal moment because it was really special, or a pivotal moment because it was really silly, or just something from Eurovision past that has a special meaning to you?
Let's put Liverpool in a corner because I would that's a bit obvious. Let's put her in a corner. Well, let's just quickly touch on that. The environment around Liverpool and seeing it in person was just so magical. As someone who'd watched it growing up for years with family, absolutely adored that. And then in recent years, sort of seeing in depth more the behind the scenes and the community, seeing the community itself and like the different, especially this year, the different genres of music from different countries becoming more evident because in the past it was very much like, okay, some countries would show their cultures through their songs, but some would be too scared to, or be like, this won't do well if we put a song forward in our language. Whereas now that's changing, and we've seen that definitely this year, and I'm so it's made me excited for the future of that side of the contest. So I think the diversity in musical genres this year is so good, and also being able to find new artists this year, like Martha May, Marissa in a previous years and things like that has been something I've absolutely adored.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say those two.
And do you have a what I'm going to call a specialism? So in the same way that say like Angus knows all about the intricacies of German broadcasters or something, do you have a TES specialism?
Oh, it's trying to.
The arcane knowledge that only Molly knows about.
Apart from the best running order thing, um, I watch sort of like the Eurovision crash outs, the iconic Eurovision crash outs and memes is something I probably know a bit too much
You are very much a TikTok reelsy kind of girly, aren't
about.
you? So you are like the Eurovision memes kind of person, aren't you?
I honestly I love Sylvia Knight. Sylvia Knight will always like be the top of my favorite.
And outside of Eurovision, I know this sounds crazy, but we all have some sort of life outside of Eurovision. Tell us about a hobby or a bit of Molly lore, from outside Eurovision that says something about you.
I am an anime nerd. I love anime. I've been playing Love and Deep Space, Absolute Bin. I Twitch stream at that. I am such a gamer. I love it. I love gaming so much. And it's something that really helps carry me through the off season when things are more quiet. Like writing, fan fiction, my more creative side helps carry me through those more quieter, like off season moments, like at the moment. And especially when there's like so much like going on, like so much like conflict going on within the Eurovision fandom, I can kind of just step away a little bit and just go, right, I'm gonna go over here for a little bit, de-stress, back to Eurovision we go. Like sort of tiptoe between. I was once also a K-pop fandom girly, so I went from I think because I liked Eurovision, I loved the staging with Eurovision. That drove me into being K-pop for a while, and then I'm
Yeah.
kind of more of a casual listener now. But
And but you're
I've been
not
in
the
many
only
fandoms.
K-pop person on the site as well. Shiloh is also a K-pop person. Or I active K-pop person or I forget.
Mm,
But basically, yeah, I mean, there is a lot of K-pop influence coming into Eurovision
mm.
quite recently, or at least international selections. And you only have to kind of look and see how that is. So it's a really interesting nice little crossover
Yeah,
to
I've seen
have.
Eurovision songwriters jump back and forth between going into K-pop and then they'll come back to Eurovision and then they'll go back into the K-pop because the
Yeah, I mean, like
staging,
Cassiopeia, for
yeah.
example, is a
Mm,
famous example of this. Like, writes a
mm.
lot for K-pop, and obviously is in every mellow regardless. But
We
yeah, I
look.
mean, is there anything else you want to tell the viewers out there, or anything else that I've completely missed that you think the viewers should know about yourself?
Feel free to, I don't know if it'll be in links below, but feel free to follow if you want to see my chaotic ramblings of Twitch, Blue Sky, and all.
It will
Um,
be in the below, don't
if
worry.
you want to see all my off multi fandom and also like some Eurovision brambles, my Blue Sky will probably be down there
It'll
at my
be
Twitch.
check
So
check the
check
bits
that
on
out
there.
and feel free to come back to TES and also especially during national final season because I will be here during that season.
We will be yapping.
100%.
We will be yapping. Well, yeah.
100%.
That's all then for today. Thank you, Molly, for coming and being
You're
lovely.
welcome.
We finally got the interview done, only a year late. It's totally fine. Um
We do.
And obviously, keep an eye out on that Eurovision site. Like and subscribe to this, using the buttons below, and let us know how you feel about the new season coming up. We will be on every social media out there as usual, so not just here on YouTube, but also we'll be on TikTok, we'll be on Blue Sky, X, Facebook, your mother's cow. I don't know,
The
everything.
basement.
And we also have a podcast as well, so make sure to follow the podcast in your streaming service of choice. All that remains for me to say is thank you, Molly,
You're
and we'll say
welcome.
goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.